a banana, an amazing transformation occurs. Eric is Banana Man, ever alert for the call to action.
Remember a time when Britain's silliest superhero wasn't in a blockbuster movie, but in the pages of a comic and on after-school TV? This was a hero powered not by a radioactive spider or some super soldier serum, but by bananas. Today, we're taking a trip back to the 80s to remember the daft, the daring, the one and only Banana Man. But does this banana-powered hero still hold up, or has he gone a bit mushy? Before he was essential tea time viewing, Banana Man was a comic book star. He first appeared in the very first issue of a comic called Nutty in February 1980. The strip was primarily created by writer Steve Bright and artist John Gearing, who designed Banana Man as a glorious parody of American superheroes like Superman, but filtered through a very British sense of humor. The idea was brilliantly simple. An ordinary schoolboy named Eric Wimp, living at 29 Acacia Road, would eat a banana and transform into a muscle-bound, caped hero. In the early comics, Eric was a round-headed kid who became a hero with the muscles of 20 men and the brains of 20 muscles. The character was an instant hit, eventually moving to the Dandy and later the Beano, cementing his place in British comic history.
Fiona needs help, and I need a banana.
It was in 1983 that Banana Man truly became a household name, bursting onto BBC One in his own animated series. The show delivered 40 delightfully chaotic 5-minute episodes across 3 series between 1983 and 1986. For the TV show, some things were tweaked. Eric's last name was changed to Twinge, and he was given a rather distinctive banana-shaped hairstyle. A huge part of the show's charm came from its incredible voice cast, which was a reunion of the legendary comedy trio, The Goodies. Tim Brooke Taylor voiced the narrator and Eric, Bill Oddie brought characters like Chief O'Reilly and Dr. Gloom to life, and Graham Garden voiced the big blue hero himself, Banana Man. Their manic energy gave the show its unique, madcap personality that kids adored.
Could be internal combustion, or just a hot night.
If these memories are flooding back and you can almost hear that theme tune, make sure you've subscribed to catch all our retro content. Banana Man's humor was a masterclass in British slapstick and absurdity. The entire show was a spoof. While American heroes were saving the world from cosmic threats, Banana Man was dealing with villains like the alien King Zorg of the Nerks, the militaristic General Blight, and the dastardly Appleman. The comedy came from the fact that despite his incredible strength and ability to fly, Banana Man was comically clueless and often caused as much chaos as the villains he was supposed to stop. The plots were simple, but that was part of the joke. A villain hatches a ridiculous plan, Chief O'Reilly calls for help, Eric eats a banana, and Banana Man flies in, often straight through a wall, to save the day in the most accident-prone way possible. This predictable formula, packed into a 5-minute burst, was perfect for its young audience. It was light, daft, and never took itself seriously, which is precisely why it was so beloved.
Oh, Mr. Mole, dig this.
Watching it now, the animation is definitely of its time, and the jokes are incredibly simple. But the show's silliness is its strength. It's a cheerful, weird, and distinctly British classic, and its charm is what has allowed it to endure. The character has proven to have lasting appeal. While a planned movie announced for 2015 never quite got off the ground, the idea of a reboot has never fully gone away. In 2021, it was announced that Fox Entertainment was partnering with Beano Studios and Bento Box, the studio behind Bob's Burgers, to develop a new animated series. More recently, in the spring of 2026, the Beano rebooted the character in its comic strips with a fresh art style and a new supporting cast, proving this fruity hero is here to stay. Banana Man was never the hero we needed, but he was the hero we got, and for a generation of British kids, that was more than enough. He wasn't dark or gritty. He was a superhero powered by fruit who was about as sharp as a Satsuma. The show is a wonderful time capsule of 80s children's television, a reminder of a time when cartoons didn't need complicated plots, just a good-hearted, bumbling hero to make us all laugh. But what about you? What are your favorite memories of Banana Man? And which other classic kids shows deserve a nostalgic look back? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more trips down memory lane.